You follow the tutorial, accidentally open the file with Vim, and now don't know how to exit it. Don't worry, happened to me and many others in the beginning too. This is how you exit. Press escape, Q, exclamation point, and then enter. This is how you exit Vim. Oh, you're still there? Okay, then let's use the time and learn some more stuff about Vim. As I said in my last video, Vim is a text editor that runs in the command line. You can do tons of stuff with it. But today I'm just showing you the basic stuff, so just enough so you can handle files on Linux. Let's see if Vim is already installed. apt install Vim. Forgot to use sudo. It's already installed and already on the newest version. So to create a file, you enter the command vim and name the file name. By the way, in Linux, it doesn't matter if you add a file extension for Vim, it will still open the file with or without the file extension. So now we are in that file and you can't type anything in here from the get-go. You are in normal mode, that's what they call it in Vim. To type something, you press I on your keyboard and now you are in insert mode. That means now you can type stuff. This is fun, hello world, hi again. And when you're done writing, you press the escape key, you're back to normal mode, but the changes haven't been saved yet. To save them, you enter command mode with colon, and the command to save it is W for write. Now it says here test has been written. Now you can exit it with command mode, and the command to exit is Q, or you can also use X. That will save the changes and exit Vim. Let's move on to some more interesting stuff. I made myself to root because now I can cd into the log directory. In here there is the syslog. There's a bunch of stuff written in and we can open it with vim syslog. And as I mentioned before, you can't type anything in here because we're in normal mode. But maybe that's not what you want to do. Maybe you just want to have a look around in that file. And with your arrow keys, you can move that little cursor around. But if ever for some reason you don't have the arrow keys at hand, you can use H to move back, J to move down, K to move up, and L to move right. You can also use W to move forward a whole word, and B to move back a word. We can combine that with numbers as well, so we can press 6, W, it will move forward 6 words. 9, W will move forward 9 words. The same with B, we can do 15, B, we move back 15 words. And to go all the way to the beginning of the line you're in, you press 0, you're in the beginning of the line. You see that down here, we are in line 15, first character, and to go to the end of the line, you press $. Now the cursor is all the way to the end and you're at the last character here. To go to the end of the file, you press capital G, and to go to the beginning of the file, we combine that with numbers again. So the beginning of file is line number 1, so 1, capital G. Now we are all the way to the top of that file. We can do 40, capital G, we are in line 40. If you press X on your keyboard in normal mode, it will delete the character. And if you want to delete everything from the cursor to the end of the line, you press D, $. And if you want to delete the whole line, no matter where the cursor is, you press D, D. But don't worry, if you deleted something you don't want to delete, you press U to undo. And you can press it multiple times. It will undo step by step what you did so far. The next step, I want to show you how to copy, but for that, let's go back to the test file because it's much easier if there's not that much written in that file. So colon, sorry, that was my alarm to wake up. So colon, Q, exclamation point to not save anything. We exit root, we're back to our user, and we open our test file. And to copy something, you press in normal mode WW, it will copy the whole line. You move to wherever you want to copy it into, you press P, and now it pasted it. Let's move to the beginning of the file, 1G, and we can copy, for example, the first 4 lines. 4WW, it says 4 lines have been yanked. Let's go to the end of the file and press P. Now 4 lines have been added. I'm so sorry, I've meant to say Y instead of W. To copy or to yank some lines in Vim or anything, you use the Y key. Let's continue. Let's go to the end of again, press O to enter insert mode, but also open a new line. And let's add one more stuff, fun. Because the last thing I want to show you is how to search in Vim if you're in normal mode. If not, press escape, then slash, and then enter the word you want to look for example, fun, then enter, and with N on your keyboard, you can go to the next occurrence of that word that you're looking for. You can also use regular expressions. So slash F star N will look for every word that starts with F and has any amount of characters in between and ends with N, so enter. And now it will also find the fun with a lot of U's in there. And if ever you did a bunch of changes, you don't want to change anything at all, we use the first command that I showed you in normal mode, colon, Q, exclamation point, enter. Now if we cut that file again, nothing has been changed in. There are many more things you can do with Vim, but to keep it understandable, I tried to only mention the most important stuff for me, in my opinion. That's how I use Vim, and if you use Vim on a regular basis, you will become much faster in those commands and much better. If you already use Vim, then let me and the others know how you use it, and if you think I forgot anything important about Vim that everyone should know, then let us know down below in the comments as well. Consider subscribing for more videos, and thank you so much for watching. See you next time.